Right, so I like to say Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. So, real quick, I want to play this video for you brothers, and then I want to get the meaning of a word, and we're gonna get straight into the scriptures. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Salakia.
Okay, so the thing about good men is that they're very difficult to get over on. So like I call myself a succubus, right? Because I can actually feed off you guys. We can all do it, by the way. Just, I know how. Anybody can do it. And the hardest people, who often end up the best ones to feed off of, energetic-wise, are the good, strong men. They also have the best quality semen. They're the good, strong, it's something in the spirit and everything. Them super, they don't have to be Christian, but them super like spiritual men, them, and the good ones, and it's like cool, but it's like they got this sixth fucking sense about them that they can sense what I'm about to do, and I'm like, fuck. So, back in the day when I was just doing evil shit, there were some wonderful ones that I did hurt, and you know, it wasn't that I didn't like them, but there was also kind of a, man, fuck you for being so good. Like, why are you so good? Let me break you so you end up like me. But then also, it was like an annoyance, kind of like, God damn it, why won't you just do what I want you to do? Because they were too smart to do what I wanted them to do.
Right, so I want to grab this, the meaning of succubus. It says, now this is from the Oxford. It says a female demon believed to have sexual intercourse with sleeping men. You know, and that's also something that she brought up with, you know, with the semen, because the semen is a part of life. And it's actually a study. You could go to Google and look up a study about when men have sexual intercourse and, you know, we accrete semen into a woman, you know, it like shortened our life. And that's what the study was, and you could look it up yourself. But yeah, man, because that's why there's also another study you could look up where a woman will actually have the DNA of the man that she have slept with. So when you having sexual intercourse with a woman, you putting your spirit on her, man. You're putting your spirit on that woman. And according to her, she's a succubus. So she goes out and try to suck all she try to suck all like the positive energy out of, you know, spiritual brothers, man. You know, brothers that's, you know, really, now I don't know who she's particularly talking to, but even with, you know, Hebrew Israelite women, they would do it too, man. You know, they would do it too. Those who call themselves Israelite women, they would do it too. You know, they would try to feed off you. You know, you got sisters that'll do that on the comment board. You know, get too comfortable on the comment board and start spilling out their breakdowns of scriptures, man. You know, so a succubus, you could be a succubus in a form of sexual intercourse. You could be a succubus in a form of a mentality. That's why I try to say mentality. You know, women are succubus in many ways, man. You got a lot of women. You got women out here that'll just get with a man for his finances. She could be a succubus just by leeching off him and sucking all his finances out of him. So there's many forms of a succubus, and this demon with this evil spirit on her, she will get with men right? And she would get with these men that she claimed to be spiritual, and she would try to suck the spirituality out of these men, like, you know, in a sense, if you understand what I'm saying. But this is her goal, man. She would get with men just to damn near suck all the, you know, the spiritual enlightenment out of that brother. But but you know, he will have way too much discernment to see the evils that she's doing, and then he will escape from her, man. And that's what, you know, you have to do. You have to escape from the wickedness of these women, man. Escape from these demons, man. That's why it's not good to just lay with any woman, man. You don't just want to be out here just laying with any women, because these women be having evil spirits on them, and then they have those evil spirits on them. They get evil spirits on them from other men that they lay with, man. She more likely probably a damn succubus, because she was probably with a nigga that had a succubus spirit on him, and that was only using women for sex and then casting them off, man. Right? That's not a right spirit to be in. And those spirits that's on them niggas end up on these women, man, because the scriptures talk about a virtuous woman. And Proverbs 31, and a virtuous woman wouldn't act like that and or speak on things like that. Speaking on being a damn succubus, man. You know, using men for their own gain, using men for their own needs and shit, in a sense, and then in a wrongful sense, man. In a wrongful sense. And the scriptures tell you in Ecclesiastes, the 7th chapter, that out of 1,000 men I have found, out of 1,000 women, out of 1,000 men I have found one, and out of 1,000 women I have found none, man. For her to be speaking like that, talking about being a damn succubus, that's bugged out, man. It's just as the meaning said, man. An evil spirit is on her, and guess what? That evil spirit that's on her comes from what? Either the man she lays with, or either the women that's around her, and they lay with a man that had a demon spirit on him, man. Or on top of that, let's just say that it wasn't a man she laid with, or let's just say she she didn't get that from her grandmother or her mother. Let's just say if none of them were around, just for argument's sake. Hey, she'll get that from the culture that she's around, from the other women that she's around. She'll learn that from the other women that she's around. Or the Lord could just put a evil spirit on her to think like that and to act on it, man. That's going back to Romans, the 1st chapter, right? So that's an evil spirit on her, man. Trying to suck damn near trying to suck this. Hey, she said that she would try, if how does she put it, man? She said pretty much, you know, if she feeling the type of way, she'll try to make him feel the same thing, man. Like, she'll try to make him feel just like that, man. So she'll try to suck the positivity, for the lack of a better terminology. She'll try to suck the positivity out of him to put a negative type of spirit on him, man. That's bugged out, man. Hey, men are going through enough today. Now, like I said, I don't know the type of man she's talking about, but when I'm speaking, I'm thinking about brothers that's in this truth. I'm thinking about brothers that's pushing the word of Yahweh Shema Shah. I'm thinking about brothers that's keeping the commandments. And if she's doing shit like that, if she was to do shit like that to brothers, or even, you know, women who claim to be, you know, Hebrew Israelite women, and that's keeping the, you know, the word, you know, that say they keeping the word. You know, you got women out there that claim that and do the same damn thing. Just get around brothers just to suck that spirit off brothers, man, and put an evil spirit on them, man. Just thinking about it, man, it's wrong in so many ways. Because guess what? You got men in this thing that's already going through enough. You got men in this thing that's already going through enough. And then you come across a succubus like this, and she put an evil spirit on that brother. But hey, look, one thing that she said is that, look, they will see through that shit. They will see through it. They will see through it. They will see her evil intentions, and they will move from it. Because look, if the Lord is with you, hey, he'll separate you from her, man. Hey, the scripture says that a wicked woman is given to a wicked man. So if you're doing the works of Yahweh Shai, and you know you're doing the will of the Lord, then the Lord will remove a wicked ass woman like that from your life by allowing you to see and have this discernment of her devices, which the word device means to plot in or plan, right? So let me get this one more time. Salakia, I'm driving. Let me get this one more time in the definition of succubus. It says, succubus, a female demon. Now, when you go into the word demon, because the word demon is not in the Bible, right? But when you go into the word demon, it means evil spirit. So it's an evil spirit on her, man, right? A female demon believed to have sexual intercourse with sleeping men. And if you go, there's a TV show that's called The Witcher. There's a scene in there where there's a man who gets with a succubus, and when he have sexual intercourse with him, she's sucking the life force out of him, and then he ends up dead or just drained of so much of his life that there's nothing he could pretty much do. And that's what she's doing. She's getting with these men because she got an evil spirit on her. She's getting with these men, and she's trying to suck this. In a sense of the word, she's trying to suck the spirituality out of these men, because look, that the spirituality and wanting to follow that which is good, which is the keeping of the law, statutes, commandments. She's trying to suck that out of men. She's trying to suck that out of you, man. Hey, the scripture says, "For I have made men to be righteous, but they sought out evil inventions." So it's in men to think rationally. It's in men to think straightforward. It's in men to follow after righteousness. And I'm talking about Hebrew Israelite men. I ain't talking about all men on the earth or all nations. I'm talking about Hebrew Israelite men. So when they get with these men that's, doing the will of the Lord, they're trying to suck that. They're trying to suck all of his energy out of him, his spirituality out of him, and turn him into her. So now you're trying to turn a spiritual man into a wicked man. And look, it happens, man. It happens, man. You have men that get so fucked up over their woman, and excuse my language, but they get so messed up over their women that they will leave the truth to go be with their women, because she didn't suck the righteousness out of him. She didn't suck it all out of him. And now, and like I said, a succubus the way they move can move in different ways, man. It don't have to always be by way of sexual intercourse, man. She could do it by way of arguments, getting to you mentally, all of that, man. Right? Getting to you financially. And she can do that, man. She could drain you. She can break you, man. She can break. Hey, that's why the scripture says the women are the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. She can do that, man. These women have power, a lot of power over men like that. Weak men, not strong men, because she said it herself. She can't get over on men like that, man. She can't get over on men like that. Men, and that's real men. Men that's really for Yahweh Shai will have discernment to see her intentions, man. You will have the discernment to see the intentions of these wicked ass women, right? Like you have Jake play games on these women by walking up to, what they call a bad BITCH or whatever, or a bad boss babe, or whatever you want to call them, and they would test them. They would test them to see if they really for trying to look for a man, or if they really about the money. And the majority of the time they're about the money. So succubus can come in many ways, man. Again, mentally, financially, sexually, all that. And you and Lord willing, through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, you will have the discernment to get the hell away from that, man. Right? To get away from that demon, right? And pray to the Lord to separate you from a demon like that. But I'm gonna say Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shah, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah HaKwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there that's doing this work and truth and sincerity.